Guys, welcome back to the Lace Hustle platform, which is a platform where we talk about all things career, all things side hustles, all things marketing, and all things personal development. So, today we're going to talk about something that I never thought I would do. But, anyways, I feel like it is important for me to do this because, in order for you to understand me and the services that I offer, you need to understand my background. So, yeah. I know I've been gone for a while. I've been gone. But I'm back now, and I'm gonna try to be consistent and just give you the things that you signed up for. Okay, so today we're talking about my career path and why marketing and why I am qualified to do what I do. So I am qualified first because I am qualified by God, not by anyone else. So my background is I've always wanted to do business per se. From a young age, I remember we used to be asked, what do you want to do? And I used to say I want to be a businessman because when I was growing up, there was not a lot of businesswomen, so there was a lot of businessmen and stuff. So I used to say I want to be a businessman. My uncle was like, you can't be a businessman because you're a girl, so you're gonna be a businesswoman. I'm like, okay, I want to be a businesswoman. Sharp. And then as I grew older, I got exposed. First time I ever saw marketing was Generation Ezweni Communication. So I was watching Generation, and the person who made me fall in love with marketing was Jason, the guy with the dreadlocks, Jason. And I was watching, he was the marketing director. I don't know why I resonated to Jason because I believe there were other marketing directors before Jason, but for some reason Jason. Yeah, I remember the first time I was like, I want to do this was I was watching Generation, and Ezweni Communication had a campaign they were running for Vaseline. The lotion, I remember it was the brown lotion. I think it was the first time we were being introduced to it. I'm not sure, maybe my memory is not correct, but I remember Ketiwe was also, if it's not Ketu, I don't know if it's, I'm not sure about if it was Ketu, but I remember it was a very dark skinned girl, who was like going to be the model. I think it was Ketu. It has to be Ketu. Who else was in Generation dark and beautiful? I think it was Ketu. So, but I don't know, I've been trying to find this ad, guys. I've been trying YouTube, internet, everywhere. I can't find it. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I made this all up in my head, but somewhere I remember, guys, there was an advert that came out after that campaign that Generation was doing. So it was like we got to sit behind the scenes of the ad, like stuff, because this when he had the deal and stuff, was doing the campaign, and then afterwards we'd see the adverts on television, or just before Generation, I don't know, but something like that. But trust me, Generation and Vaseline has worked together at some point. Please guys, please tell me I'm right, otherwise my brain is, because I've been looking for it, I can't find it. Anyways, that is where I fell in love with marketing. At that point I was a little bit young, so I didn't really understand like in-depth marketing, but I knew I wanted to be that person behind the scene, making everyone look good and making brands look good. So as I grew up, and I started understanding a little better about marketing. I'm still learning. I'll always be learning. Marketing is one career that you must always be learning. So as I grew up, I was like, marketing it is. And then in school, I remember there was not a lot of talks about marketing, and when I did research about it, I was told that marketing students in university are girls that are beautiful but dololo up there. That is what I was. So I promise you that was the narrative. Marketing, PR and HR was like, you're not smart, it's just because it's the course that anyone can get into, basically. That's what I was told. So, and then my teacher was like, my English teacher was like, I should do psychology because I don't know, I'm a good listener or something like that. I should do psychology. I think she wanted to be a psychologist, I don't know. And then fast forward to matric, I apply, I put marketing as my first choice, even though everyone is telling me not to do it. And I put industrial psychology as my second choice. Why industrial psychology? Because I felt like industrial psychology was a mixture of business and psychology, and I loved business, but psychology not so much. But everyone was telling me to do it, so I was like, okay, best of both worlds. And yeah, I remember I got to varsity. I went to Europe, so I got to varsity, and corporate marketing was my first choice, and industrial psychology was my second choice. And then when I got there, the guy was like, okay, you got into both, what do you want to do? It was a guy like, okay, no, put me on industrial psychology. Okay, I don't know why, because I'm not that type of person. I'm not someone, I do what I want to do. I'm not someone who does what is expected of them. I do what I want to do. I don't care. But for some reason, I ended up doing psychology, industrial psychology. And I got there. It's big textbooks like this. And it's just notes after notes, Darwin, this, criminology, sociology. It's a lot, and I'm not saying industrial psychology is a lot. For me, it was just not me. It was not what I felt I should be doing. Okay, so I get there and I meet this friend of mine who was doing marketing, and she was the second year in varsity, but she was doing first year marketing. And I tell her, marketing was my first choice, then why didn't you do it? I'm like, I don't know. And as I see her doing, like, studying and stuff and doing her assignments, I'm like, this is what I want to be doing. And then second year, I change into marketing. I do 1 year of marketing at UOPS, and then I had to cut it due to financial reasons and stuff. And then I came back to Durban. And then after I came back to Durban, my uncle wanted me to study economics at UNISA. I was like, I'm not doing that again. I'm not doing what people expect me to be doing. I'm going to do what I want to do. So what did I do? I pretended like I was in school when I was not in school. And I was saving money, I was working, doing promotions, getting experience in sales, I was doing events. I was just the girl was working. I was saving up money for registration. And then next year I registered for marketing at DUT, and yeah. And then when I got to DUT, I met this friend of mine, not friend per se, but business partner, and we worked together. We started our own company, which is a Power Hub, and we did campaigns. We did campaigns with Brewster. We did campaigns for small businesses. We did logo design. We did company registrations. We did a lot of things. Like, we were just there helping, whatever. I think we were money driven, but I got exposed to a lot of things at that point. And then fast forward, I ended up working for a non-profit organization as a marketing officer. And then working for a non-profit organization or doing marketing for a non-profit organization taught me a lot about the practicality of marketing. And because I love learning, before I worked for that non-profit organization, I had learned graphic design by YouTube, so Canva. I taught myself how to use Canva and stuff. So that is why I was designing logos for other companies, because I had Canva experience and I did Adobe 10 and stuff. And then fast forward, now I'm working for a non-profit organization doing marketing for them. I am learning photography, which was I didn't like that. Guys, I respect photographers. Me, I feel like it's just a lot of admin. It's just a lot of moving. I don't like moving when I'm working. I like sitting down and thinking and writing and being creative and stuff. And then I was exposed to photography, and I learned search engine optimization and then I learned web development and stuff. And then after I had obtained all of those skills, I decided to open my own company, running solo now, doing more or less the same thing Power Hub was doing, which was the company that I had with my business partner. But now I wanted to be solo because I just wanted to be solo. And yeah, so now I have Lash Consulting, which is my company, which is a consulting company. We do search engine optimizations for your websites or for your post. We do marketing in general. We do digital marketing, social media marketing, which is part of digital marketing. We do what else do we do? We do web development, graphic design, and branding. And our target market is non-profit organization, government agencies, startups, and personal brands. So, but my passion right now is working with non-profit organization because I've done that before, and I've also done marketing for startups, but I'm more passionate about what's this non-profit organization, because one, I feel like not a lot of non-profit organizations are investing in marketing, which is a big mistake, because you are missing out on a lot when you're not investing in marketing as a non-profit organization. So I saw a gap there, and I'm gonna try to close that gap. And yeah, that is how Lash Consulting was born. And yeah, just hit me up if you are a startup or a personal brand, or you are a government agency. Government agencies, I love like place marketing, and I feel like 2022 is the year for place marketing. So another thing about government agencies or municipalities, that is why I want to work with them. I feel like one, a lot of municipalities outside Joburg, eThekwini, those places, just those areas that are like known tourist attraction, Cape Town and all of that, a lot of municipalities in South Africa, and especially in KZN is beautiful, guys. KZN is beautiful, and municipalities are not investing in marketing, so people don't know that I was living in Underberg, Drakensberg. Okay, people know that Drakensberg is gorgeous, but there's not a lot of content when you go to social media or when you go to the internet looking for things to do in Drakensberg. So I feel like municipalities are missing out for that reason. And 2022, post-COVID, I feel like when this whole COVID thing dies down, people are going to be wanting to travel, and it's the right time to position yourself or your municipality as the place to be. So I'm really loving that. I'm really loving working with municipalities, and I feel like it's so interesting, and it's just and the collaboration, you get to collaborate and stuff. I just love it. I love it. Just that's the thing for me. And yeah, with personal brands, yeah, I love working with personal brands. I feel like it's so nice, like one, finding your niche, helping clients find their niche, and then also at the same time, it's so nice because I don't like this idea of, yes, at some point you have to find your niche, and then, but there's a lot we have to offer as human beings. Human beings are not one-dimensional. So working with personal brands, I don't just believe in just focusing on one thing. Okay, you must focus on one thing and master it, but move on to the next thing, because you are multi-dimensional and you have so much more to offer. That is why we have people that are actors, they're singers, they are poets, they are DJs, they're doing a lot of things, because a human being is not one-dimensional. You're a fashionista, you are a makeup artist per se, but you are just one person, but you have a lot to offer. So I like coming in with that, and not like other brand strategists who believe that you must find your niche and stick to your niche. But no, that's not how we were made. As human beings, we were made to like multi-dimensional. So I like that, and you first find your one and then work, you get it. And for startups, I also like working with startups because startups are solving problems now. I feel like big businesses are just so narrow-minded and they're stuck at doing what they're doing and they don't want to so I like working with startup because one, they are solving problems that we are facing, and I feel like they deserve to be seen and they deserve for their businesses to grow, so that they not just solving problems for the people or for just for, we should say, solve for grow. I don't know if I'm making sense. So yeah, basically that is what Lash Consulting is about. And yeah, thank you.